So let's move on to class. So last class, just we seen right what is Ansible, and so what is advantage of Ansible, and what are the main components, what are the main Ansible components and all, and so what is the Ansible architecture, and also last class we seen right. So how to set up Ansible and all. Okay. So how to set up Ansible and all. So already last class we discussed right. So today we'll see how to set up Ansible and all. So let me stop these instances and all. Stop instances. Let me create so two more instances. We'll set up crash level and step by step how it will work. So click on launch instance. So if you want to work with Ansible, so at least minimum how many instances we need? Only one instance enough or we more than one? So if we have only one instance, we cannot do anything here, right? So we need controller, we need Ansible server, and also we need at least one host machine and one managed node. Okay, now got it or not? So let me create.
Yes, sir.
So here I am selecting at least three. So one for Ansible controller, and so two instances for nodes or worker. So that is our host missions. So that is our host missions. Okay. Now, so here select. So give any name or we can change it, and AWS, and just select. This is don't select this one. Select older version, and so what is the key? Best I have existing key and existing security group, and this is my security group. Here I allowed already all port numbers and all. So that's it. Okay. So that's it. And so now three instances ready. Okay. So now three instances ready, and one instance I am going to take a mass controller, and remaining two I am taking. So this is the so Ansible. So hyphen controller or server, Ansible server, or that is your name. Okay, controller. Okay, and so save. And this is the host one. This is the host one, and so the other one is this is the host 2. This is the host 2. So this is the host 2. Okay. So now I have two host missions, and so one server. Okay. So setup and all, there is multiple ways we can do it. Already last class we seen right. First click on the master, click on the Ansible server, click on connect, and so let me connect first here. So here let it get bash. So this setup and all multiple ways we can do it. Multiple ways we can do it. So here we can follow very simple way. For best practice and all already we seen right. So if you want to create, this is my Ansible server. Now I am going to do same setup and all. I am going to do same setup and all. Now see here same MS Paint, and so this is my master. This is my sorry server Ansible server, and our Ansible controller. Ansible also controller, and so here these two are the I'm taking as my two nodes, managed nodes, are two host missions. How these are connecting via SSH. Now how to create SSH and how to make connection between your server and all. So you need to install the SSH, and so with the help of SSH only my Ansible server is connecting my host. This is my host one, so this is my host one, and so this is my host two. Okay, for best practice and all, so we need to create multiple ways. Right now what is the default user? See here, EC2 iPhone user. You can connect EC2 iPhone user also. But real time mostly we need to create one common user in all missions. We need to create one common user for all missions. And so with the help of that steps, so we are going to set up your Ansible so controller and so nodes. Controller and nodes. So those are the steps and all. Clear guys? So anyone any doubt here? So we need to create, so we need to create One is common user in our master, and so your controller and nodes. Okay. Now, so first let me create step one. Create common user. Create one common user. Create create common. If you don't want, we can use a common user in all servers. All servers. Okay. First step. So I'm going to create a one common user in all servers, and also we need to enable passwordless authentication. We need to enable password authentication. Password authentication. Authentication. We need to update yes, and also we need to give root permission. We need to add sudo add user in sudo permissions and all. So these are the next step. Next step is fourth step, generate generate ss key in our Ansible controller or Ansible server. Ansible server. Okay. So this is the next step. Next, copy this. Next step, copy this SS key to your host machine. How this my controller connect to your host machine via SSH, right? Now copy SSH, that is SSH key to all managed nodes or managed nodes or host machines, host servers. That's it. So these are the steps we need to follow. 5 steps. Okay. So now first we need to create one common users in all servers. So Ansible, here also we need to create one user. Here also we can create one user. Here also we can create one. And we need to update. These are the common steps in all 3 servers, and generate SS key in our Ansible server. Copy this SS key to all managed hosts. This is the command, guys. So how we are SSH? SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID and SSH hyphen copy hyphen ID, and so IP host IP address, that is host IP, and colon. So this is the username. First you need to give user at host IP address. That's it. Okay. So how we are copying? Same steps. So here anyone any doubt, guys? So these steps I am going to execute. Okay, these are the 5 steps. Okay, now this is my Ansible controller. Now two host machines ready. Now this is my server. 17 is my Ansible server. Okay, first update existing packages. Sudo yum update hyphen y. This is a common step only. I didn't write. Okay, everything. So sudo yum update hyphen y. Okay, so here update hyphen y. I think everything is up to date only. Okay, sudo update y. Sudo update y. So everything up to date only. So not to do. Now go to root user. Go to sudo hyphen I. So if you want to create any user, so in Linux machine already users and permissions, right, already you seen. So if you want to create any user, so which user? Root is the administrator. Root is the administrator. Whichever you want, so we can create under the root only. Whichever you want to create, whatever. If you want to create users or if you want to delete user, so under the which user we need to create? Root. Root is the administrator. Who is the root? Is the administrator. Now let me create one user. Okay. What is the command, guys? I want to create user. What is the command? User add. Hmm. Now I'm going to give one username, so DevApps. So now I'm going to create one user DevApps. Now I'm going to create one user, so DevApps. Okay. So now user is created. Now set the password. How to set the password? Pass Linux command. Pass wd pass wd username. Here anyone any doubt guys? What is this command? So now I set the password. Dev ops uh, dev ops. Okay. So I created one user and I set the password also. So now this is done. And what is the next step? And so password authentication. So we need to disable password. So if you want to disable password, this is the command guys. If you want to disable the password, so this is the command. So see here, uh, this is the path actually va slash etc slash ssh slash sshd underscore config. This is the file. So this is the file. Insert. Now here there is a one right, one tag is there, password authentication. So by default it is no is there. We need to password authentication. See here, disable disable your password. So every time it is asking password user and all, I want to disable that password. If you want to disable, this is the file. So what is the file guys here? So what is the file here? So what is the file path here? etc. So what is the file path? Slash etc slash ssh slash ssh and the underscore config. This is the file. So this is the file guys. Clear guys? Anyone any doubt here? This is the file path. Okay. Now password authentication. So by default it is no is there. We need to update. So yes. Now this is no, right? Now coming to here, and so already this line is there. Uncomment this line, and so we can comment this line. This is one way, or directly we can update here also. So or directly we can update yes here also. That is your wish. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? Password authentication. So we are every time it is now I set the password, right? I don't want to ask every time. So we need to disable that password. Okay. Clear, Shravani? This path. So first I created one user. Can you hear me or not? Hello.
Sir,
Hmm. Your voice is not audible, right?
yes, sir. Now audible, sir.
Now audible. How much time it will? Uh,
2 to 5 minutes maximum.
oh, 5 minutes.
No,
Okay, okay.
2 to 3 minutes turn on.
no, sir. Two
Okay.
minutes
Now,
on this.
now we can hear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So what about this? I given some steps, right? Create one common user in all servers. Password enable password authentication, yes, and add user in sudo ers. These all are that time it is disabled or so while explaining these steps.
Sir, disable, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me come to here.
Password authentication is not done,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay, okay. So actually, so if you want to set up your Ansible controller and your so manage nodes, Ansible controller and manage nodes. So these are the steps, guys. So first we need to create one common user in all machines for best practice. Suppose if you don't want, we can continue normal user also, no problem. So now, so I created one user. So which user I created? Here I created one user actually. So this is the command guys. I created one user. See here, add user DevOps. I created user. Second step. So I create first step. I created one user, and also I enable this one. Disable password authentication. So what is the file path? etc slash ssh slash sshd underscore config. Here this is the one line is there, password authentication. So we need to make it as yes. That's it. Now I coming to here. What is the file path, guys? So this is the file path. Now this is the file. So now this is the file path. See here, vi etc ssh slash sssd underscore config. Now if you go here, by default it is enable. By default it is enable. Now I disable this line and I enable this line. Now see here, password authentication, yes. What is this meaning? Disable your passwords. Every time it is asking password. I don't want to ask every time. Only first time only it is asking. Remind. So next time onwards, I don't want to ask my password. So that case we need to enable this line. Now this step also done. Now anyone any doubt here? Second step, see here, I created one user. What is the username here? DevApps I created, and I enable password authentication. Okay. Now go to add user in sudo ers. Now this is the command, guys. This is the command. So what is this command? So we need to use, this is the command vi sudo. If you give this command, now it is asking one file. See here, vi sudo root sudo users. So this is the file. See, sudo ers allow particular users to run various commands as a root user. Now I created DevOps user. My user, I want to make it as root user. How to make it your user as root? So if you come to here, this is the file. This is the file. So what is the command? Don't give space, guys. Don't give space. Continuation. Vi sudo. Don't give any space here. Vi sudo. Vi sudo. Okay. Now I given vi sudo. This is the file. Sudo ers allow particular user to run various commands as root user. Okay. Now if you go down, here somewhere root user is there. Now see here, allow root to run any command anywhere. So under we need to add your user. So now click on insert. Now go to here. Now go to here. What is your username? What is your username? I created one user, right? What is my username? DevApps.
DevOps.
Okay, same DevApps space and remaining story same all colon as it is just updated all, and so no password. There is a, see here, no password all. Same give that one. So no pass wd equal to so all. Okay, that's it. So that's it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Now added. Now save, that is, that's it. See here, allow root to run any command. So now I given access to my DevOps user like a root only. Escape colon x, escape colon. Now see here, your user, I'll check it user cat space. If you create any user where that user is added under the pass wd. Now see here, this is the DevOps user, and so user is added, and three steps done. This step done, this step and this is also done. Now what you need to do, generate ss key in our Ansible server. Okay, remaining two servers also I am going to update the same steps. Let me come to here, go to here, go to here, and so go to here. What is this? Host one, right? Click on this, click on connect, and so go to sss, and so go to here, right click, open git bash, and so this is the host one, host one. Okay, now yes, control plus plus. This is the 175 my host one, and so this is my 17 my Ansible server. Okay, now let me create same thing only. So sudo m update hyphen y, sudo m update hyphen y. 1 second, guys. Hello. Yes, yes. 2001, that is MCA completed. Yeah, so I work on that college lecturer. 2001 to 2016, almost so 15 years. AER degree college, Tirupati. Yeah, yeah. So if you want, I will send that experience letter and all. Yes, 2001 to so 16. academic year. AER degree college. Yes, correct. A for apple, E for elephant, R for so red, rat. Dig, degree and PG college and PG college. Yes. Yeah, 16, 16, 16. Yes, correct. Six. Sorry. MK MK University, Madurai. MK University, Madurai Kamraj University. Yes, sir. Madurai Kamraj. Yes, sir. Sorry. MCA. UG, that is so regular, that is BA. That is SV University, Tirupati. Yes, correct. Hello, 1 second. I am side. Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? That is 1996. Yes, SV University. BA Math. BA Maths. Yeah, 1996. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, thank. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir.
So the recruiter they called. Actually, this is on the resume. Okay, they are asking some basic information. Okay. So where are you now? Hmm. Here, right? So this is the host one, right? Okay. Now, did I create any user here? I think no, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me create one user. Come to root user, -I, and so create a root user. User, add, DevOps. Same steps only, guys. Pass WD, pass WD, DevOps. Set the password also, and set password whatever you want. Okay, done. Next, vi sudo. Come to here, insert. This is very simple only. Now go to here, add here under the root. So add here, give DevOps, 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 and ALL equal to same pattern. Just follow, and so no password. Password colon all. That's it. Escape colon X. And next, apart from this, what is the next step? We need to one more file, right? vi
Password the
slash
same.
etc and ssh slash sshd underscore config file. Password authentication, insert, and so go here. Common steps only, all missions. So don't confuse here. This is a repeatable text. So uncommented, just commented this line. That's it. So escape colon x, guys. Escape colon x. That's it. Now, so once you updated, just restart the SSS. Okay. So how to restart? Service, service SSHD restart. I forgot this step. Restart the. I changed. If you modified anything, same we can do in Ansible server also. Restart. Sorry. Service. What is this? Service. SSHD. And I modified file, right? We need to restart. Sometimes if you are not restarted, so it won't work properly. Just restarted. Now everything done. Now so here also user created, everything done. Anything missing? No, right? Now generate the SS key in our Ansible server and install the, so install Android SS key in Ansible server. Copy this server. Okay. Now coming to here, this is my server. First Ansible installed or not? First check it. We didn't install, right? Ansible hyphen version. Okay. I don't have anything. Now how to install Ansible? So now
Yum
exit.
install and
So directly come to regular user. Sudo yum install. Any user we can install. Yum install Ansible -y. This step we missed it already. But anyway, we can install end of session also. So now, so this is the command. Or lastly, I'm adding, but that is your wish. So finally install the Ansible. Okay. So install Ansible package. So install Ansible package. And these steps and all, that is your wish. Whether we can use first step or last step, whatever it may be. But anyway, we have to do it. Now generate here SSD. First three steps completed. Now go to SSH. We are following same steps. Generate SSC in our Ansible server. What is Ansible server? This is Ansible, right? Now go to your switch to your particular user. Switch to your user. Okay. Now what is my username? Sudo -i.
DevOps.
Yes. How to switch that DevOps user? How to switch the particular user? Linux command. How to switch the user? Su switch user -DevOps. Okay. This is my user, right? So now if you key ls-a, now see here. So these are the files. These are the files, default files. Now here we need to generate SSC. If you want to generate SSK, and so these are the steps, guys. So SS hyphen keygen. It will generate public and private key. It will generate a public and private key. So SSH hyphen keygen, public and private key. Just press enter, enter. That's it. So here also we need to update. So what is the command? So generate SSK. SSS hyphen keygen. That's it. Press enter, enter, enter. That's it. Okay. Now, so see here, copy SS key to all managed host servers. So now here it is generating one key, SS key. Now check it, LL hyphen A all. Now see here, SS is generated. So now how to copy this SS key? So what first I want to show, right? What is available here? Now see here, ls. Now this is the public and private key. It will generate public and private key. So what is public and what is private key? So this is the public, pub nothing but public key. This is the private key. So if you want to connect your Linux server, AWS Linux server, we are giving one PM file, right? What is that PM file? That is public and private key. With the help
Private,
of
sir.
key only, we are connecting your instance, right? Suppose without a PM file, can you connect your AWS instance? No, right? So now I generated SSH key here. What is the command? SSH hyphen keygen. Key 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 gen. If you means it is generating one public key, one private key. These are the two keys, guys. See here, ID underscore RSA, ID underscore RSA. One is private, one is public. ID, ID underscore RSA dot RSA. This is one private. ID underscore RSA dot PUB means public key. Now, so I want to copy this key to in my host machines. Which machine I generated this key? controller or node. I generated only my Ansible server. No need to generate a host machines. Okay. Now clear guys. Anyone any doubt here? Don't confuse. Now here I generated one key guys. What is that key? Public and private key I generated. Now I want to copy this public key to this mission. So how to copy? This is the command. ss-copy -id username and host IP address. Now, so this is my host mission. Now if you observe here, right now I don't have anything. So do we have, so see here, this is 75, right? Now ll-a and cd space dot ssh and ls. Now see here, so already this is available, or if else we can so delete also. So by default here it is available. Let me come to here, this is correct only, right? My server, what is this? Go to here. So this is the host, right? And so this is the another one. Right now I configure user and all here only. So let me copy that one. Okay. Now come to here. So now here this is my public and private key. I want to copy this one here. Or now let me delete here also. And already ls here is available, right? So cat space authentication. This is the key actually. This is the existing key. But anyway, I'm going to delete this one. So let already is available. Let me delete this one. It will automatically it will create. Come outside. 175 my host only, correct, right? 175. This is my host IP address. Okay, anyway, correct. Now first I'm overwriting. Let me try it. If it is not working, I will delete it. Now coming to here. So now I'm going to copy my public IP to my host machines. This is a command. ss hyphen copy hyphen id. What is the username? Which mission? Username. DevApps. Common user we created, right? At. So what is the IP address? Which mission you want to copy your public and private key? So clear. Host name hyphen I. So this is my host mission. This is my host mission. Now coming to your Ansible server, just paste it. Okay. Now this is the syntax guys. Now it is asking. So are you want to copy? Are you want to continuous connecting your that host? Yes. Why yes. Now see here. So that new key was updated. See here. So one key info keys remained at the installed. Okay. So in new keys updated. So now first time it is asking password. What is the DevOps user password? I said password. This is first time only. So now see here, number of keys added 1. Now come to here, ls and so ls hyphen a and go to dot ss directory. If it is not available, it will create. Now this is the cat space authenticated. So this is the new key guys. This is the new key. Now I copied this step also. Now install the Ansible package in our so server machine. Okay. Now this is my server, right? Ansible server. So Ansible hyphen version. Now see here Ansible is not available. So how to install? So this is the command guys. So copy this one or simply execute this command. So what is this command? Yum install Ansible. Why this package is not available? So root we need to give sudo hyphen okay. Now that is not available. We need to execute this command. Now see here. Already yesterday also we tried, right? Same. Now installing Ansible. So Python is mandatory, right? So here a Python separately no need to install. While installing Ansible, so automatically Python also it is installing. See here Python 2, Ansible version 2.9, Python 2. Python 2 also it is installed. Okay. But if it is not installed, we need to install separately. Now everything installed. See here. So these are the everything JDK, everything it is installed. Now check whether Ansible is installed or not. See here Ansible hyphen version. So 2.9 installed. This is your installation path. This is your installation path. Now as my setup is ready, my setup is ready. Now that's it guys. My Ansible controller and my host is ready. So now we can work with your Ansible ADA commands and all. Now these are the steps. So here anyone any doubt? If you have any doubt, again I'm going to execute another host missions. Clear guys? Clear Shravani? Hello? What Ramesh?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
first let me check it. So really it is connecting or not. Now my Ansible server is ready. My Ansible host also ready. Now, so if you install Ansible, so there is a two files available already yesterday I discussed, right? So what is the Ansible installation path, guys? Ansible hyphen version. What is the Ansible installation path? So this is your Ansible installation path. See here, ls space etc/Ansible. If you install Ansible by default, so how many files it will create? Two files and one directory. So one is ansible.cfg file and a host file and roles. Leave it roles and all. So this is the main file. This is the inventory file. This is the inventory file. Now already last class see cat space host. Cat space host. Cat space. Let me go to that particular directory. It is slash ansible. Now here we have files cat space a host file. What is this host file? So this is the main host file. This is the inventory file in Ansible. So which host missions you want to connect, that IP and all we need to update here. This is a mandatory file. So this is a mandatory. So this is, but all lines are commented. Now I have one. Just now I updated. This is what is this IP of this my host mission? Let me check it. Host name hyphen I. Now see here. So this is my host IP. So this is my host IP. This is my host IP guy. So this is my host IP. Now where you need to update this host file, host IP, host that IP address. So here host file is there. Under host file, we need to add this IP. We need to add this IP. Now clear guys? So how this Ansible server connect your host mission with the help of SSH. Here there is a one file is there public and private key, and already I copied this public key, and already we copy to this host mission. So here it is creating one file authorized underscore key. Now see here, this is the file name guys, authorized underscore key. In this file we have that public key. See here cat space authorized underscore authorized underscore key. See this is your key. This is your key. Now with the help of this key, my Ansible server easily connect with my host mission as of now. Now this Ansible server connect this host mission, yes or no? Anyone guess it? This host mission, it will connect or not? As of now I configure only this mission, right?
No, sir.
This mission obviously it won't connect because in this mission I don't have this key in this mission. ఇప్పుడు మీరు మా ఇంటికి రావాలి, మా ఇంటి మీరు ఓపెన్ చేయాలని ఏముండాలి, మీకు కీ ఉండాలి కదా కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలంటే. సేమ్ అన్నమాట.
Yes,
సో
sir.
హియర్ దిస్
Yes,
ఈజ్
sir.
Ansible server. In this server I generated one key. This key I copy to this mission. So already I copied this key to this mission. Now I can able to connect with this mission. If you want to connect this mission also, so we need to execute this all steps in this mission also. Host mission. This is the common steps, guys. All host missions. First we'll check whether this server is connecting this mission or not. Okay. So up to now, anyone any doubt? Once it is connected, now I am going to configure this mission. We'll see. So these are the basic steps. These are the common steps. All missions, all host and server. Only in Ansible server we need to install Ansible package. That's it. Remaining all steps common in both. So these two steps no need to execute. These three steps no need to execute in host mission. Just remember, only execute only mm, only only 4 and fifth step execute which mission? Only Ansible server. Ansible server. I hope you got it right. So third, this one no need to execute. We need to execute. This is also we need to execute, right? Copy, right? So these steps, let me execute. So these steps execute only Ansible server. These steps execute only Ansible controller or server. I hope now we got it right. Clear? So these steps we need to execute only server. No need to execute this in my host. But these all are same. Create users in Ansible master also, that is server also, and these steps we need to execute. So host mission also. Clear, server? Sharon? First time there is a bit confusion. This is very simple only. First, we need to create one user in all missions. Which missions you want to connect? Ansible controller and a host. And this is enabled. This is enabled. And generate one key in Ansible server. And it will generate public and private key. Copy this key to your host missions. Which mission you want to connect? And install the software in only Ansible server. That's it. Clear? Clear, Sivaji?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now check whether really it is working or not. Now server is ready. Now your one host mission also ready. So as of now, I configure only these two guys. These two only. Server and one host. This is not yet configure. Correct? Now let me check it whether it is connecting or not. Now my Ansible server want to communicate with this host mission. How Ansible server know? So we need to connect only this mission or we need to connect only this mission. So in this mission, in Ansible server, we have one file, right? Host file. We need to update this host IP address. That's it. Now come to your server. Now this is the file, right? This is the file. So what is the file name? This is the file. Now edit that file. Vi host sudo vi host. Okay. Now so wherever you want, we can I edit mode and just I am coming to here and so add your so host IP. What is my host IP? So this is my host IP. Where is this? So somewhere I executed, right? Let me copy that host IP. Clear the screen. Host name hyphen I. So copy this your host IP or host name also. That is up to you guys. Now paste it. That's it. Now anyone any doubt here? Which host missions you want to connect, that host IPs and all we need to add in our host file, inventory file is the heart of Ansible. Okay, first Ansible read this file. Based on this file only your Ansible server communicate with your managed host missions or managed nodes. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? Okay, now I updated. Now as of now I have only one host guys. I updated escape colon x. All lines commented. Remaining known lines it won't work. Now how to check whether it is really connecting or not? So directly if you want to we can check this command also. SSH username. Username is devapps. Which username? This is your host username devapps. What is the IP of your host IP? Copy this. Copy this 175, right? So now coming to here, paste it. So now here I am in which this is the which IP, guys. Now I am in which mission? Server mission or host mission? Just observe here.
Server, sir.
This is the server. Now I am connecting my host. Whether it is connecting or not, check it. So now see here. Now I am in which mission? See which mission? Host or server?
Host mission, sir.
Host mission. Now see here, very simple. Now my setup is done. My setup is done. Now if you exit means it will disconnect your host. Now see here. Now I am in my Ansible server. Clear, guys? Now, so if you want to run any Ansible command, so every Ansible command starts with Ansible only, guys. Every Ansible command starts with Ansible only. Now, so in this mission, let me come to here. This is my right. This is my file. This is which mission? 175. This is the host or this is the server? 175. This is my host. Correct? Now I am going to create one file. Touch space. This is my host.txt file I given, guys. Just for your understanding purpose. Okay. See here, host.txt. This is your host server. Now come to your Linux here server. Now, if you want to execute any Ansible command, ad hoc commands, that is nothing but single line commands. So it will start with Ansible only. Ansible. Okay, so Ansible. And so here we need to give IP address. This is the syntax, guys. First, let me write. So first, how we can execute your Ansible command and all. So this is the syntax. Try to understand. And every day I am using same command only. Every day I am using same command only. Every day I am using so same command only. So every day I am using so same command only. So every day I am using same command only. Now, so first I am writing here. Now see here. If you come to here, if you want to execute anything. So now see here. Now I want to this. I am executing here. So this is the syntax, guys. Ansible. Every command starts with Ansible space. Ansible space all, or we can use a group name, or we can use IP address. IP address hyphen I. Hyphen I means inventory file. Where is your host file available, guys? Path of your inventory file. Path of inventory file. Space and so next hyphen m. Hyphen m is nothing but module name. So m is nothing but hyphen m is module. Now module underscore name, module underscore name hyphen a all. The hyphen a means all. Here we need to pass arguments. We need to pass argument. This is the actual syntax, guys. So Ansible all means it is identifying all IPs, or we can give group name, or we can give IP address and hyphen I inventory file. So path of your inventory file. Where is your inventory file? In this case, etc slash Ansible slash your inventory file path. This is the path, right? This is your file path, PWD. Sorry, PWD. So this is your inventory file path. So see here, by default, this is the inventory file path. So if you change this file name, host file, that case obviously we need to give your full path. But by default in Docker we are using Docker file, right? And the same in Compose we are using a Docker hyphen compose file. And same way in Ansible, this is the default file name, host file, inventory file. In case if you change your file name, that case we need to give full path. Now I am using the same command. See here, Ansible hyphen Ansible all. And next, what is the syntax here? Hyphen I. Hyphen I inventory file. Where is your inventory file? etc Ansible slash host. Next, hyphen m module name. hyphen m model name. So which model you want to execute? So Ansible it is providing multiple models, right? So Ansible it is giving so many models, correct? Ansible it is providing many models, right? So Ansible it is providing many models. So whatever we want, so we can execute it. Whatever we want, we can execute it. Now I am using one model name. Whatever you want, we can give it. Simply I am giving one model name. So my model name is command model, guys. Command. Okay. Now I am using ls hyphen a. Just this is the Linux command. You know, right? What is ls hyphen a? What is the ls hyphen a? Linux command, right? It will display all
All files.
files, including hidden
Files.
files, including hidden files. Correct? So now every
Yes, sir.
Ansible command starts with Ansible. And all in this case, we can pass IP address, we can pass group ID, I can pass all. Now in my host file, how many IPs I added? Only one or two? Only one. Correct? What is that IP? This host IP only. Correct? Now my Ansible server connect
Yes.
to this mission and it is executing one command. Which mission? My host mission. What is that command? ls-a. So this is the inventory file. Where is your host file? Hyphen I inventory. This is the default path. But hyphen m model command model I am executing ls hyphen a. That's it. Now check it here. What is this? Hmm. What is this? Command user any error. What is usage Ansible? Unknown recognized arguments. Let me use SSC shell. Any command is missing. Ansible hyphen a. Let me first ping it whether it is connecting or not. Ansible hyphen m ping. I am in same host or which mission I am in? So su hyphen and DevApps, right? Okay, now I am in here. Now Ansible ping ping hyphen all hyphen m. I am using ping. Ping is right. So what ping command? Now see here hyphen m. So earlier it is not working means hyphen m means model name. What is the model name? Ping. Now this mission is connected or not? See here 172.31.89.175 success. So Ansible fact see here it is gathering and now I can able to connect this mission. So which mission? Only one mission. Only one mission. Clear guys? So now ping is the one model guys. Ping is the one model. Now directly we can execute this one also. Ansible IP address. What is this IP address? We can copy directly this IP. If single IP means we can give hyphen m. What is the model name? What is the model name? Ping model. So I want to check whether my Ansible server connect with my host machine or not. See here. So now we can see success. Suppose if I give wrong IP. See here. I given wrong IP guess. Unfortunately. Whether this IP is available in my host machine? Yes or no? Is it available or not? My host file, inventory file, 176 available or not? Not available, right?
No, sir.
No, see here, now we are getting error message. Could not match supplied host pattern. Ignore this one. No host matched, nothing to do. So now Ansible server trying to connect this host mission, but that host IP is not available in the host file. So it cannot do anything. Now clear guys? Now now let me do one more command. I will close 5 minutes guys. And so where is this Ansible? And so I will send this document. Just follow same file and initial and later we can execute multiple ways. Now anyway, here everything steps and all I added here. Just go to this document and all. And so ping model. Ping is the one model, guys, to connect your the server, to connect your host server. Now Ansible -m ping all also we can give it. Okay, that's it. Now one more command. If you want to, we can run any command. Now one more command. Now, so I want to check. Now let's wait. So next we'll see one more command, whatever you want. So that is up to you. Which model we can check it. Now setup model also we can check it. Now see here setup model. So setup model means so I want to check see get the all information of your server or node, server or node, server or node. Now same there is one more model setup model. So Ansible it is providing nearly 3000 plus models. But ping is the one model. With the help of ping, we can check connectivity. Now setup means we can see some more information. Now see here. So what is the command? Very simple commands only. So Ansible all RIP hyphen M. What is the model name? Setup. Now see here. We can see setup. Setup means now we can find information about your so host missions. Now in Docker, you know, right? Docker inspect, we are giving container ID or we are giving image name, right? What we can see? The more information about your container and all, right? Same way, setup is a one model. Now we can know more information about your configuration and all. Now see here. Now see here. So it is connected successfully, and so this is the IP address, and so this is the Ansible param. Anyway, see here what is the root volume and Ansible date and time, and also default IP6. What is the IP of this machine, and also see here what is the Ansible devices, and see here what is the Ansible distribution, and see here what is the domain name, and we can see what is the path. So what is the path, and see here what is the ethernet information, and so now see here what is the IP4, I don't have any IP6, and what is the host, what is the fiber, and what is the root, so now we can know more about see here what is the timestamp, what is the host information, so now we can know more about your that information and all, see that your host information we can find it. See here what is the command, what is the command? Setup. See here this is the username, and what is the user who root to directory, what is the group id, what is this how much seconds it will take, and what is the user id, so that information and all we can check it. So what is the command? Setup command. What is the command? Setup command. Now we know ping command. Now we know setup command. So next class I will show you. So there is many commands we can pass it. Many commands we can pass it. So this is also -m mod command -a all. I missed this one, right? Now I want to check. Now I want to check my host mission files and all. Okay. See here Ansible all hyphen m model name. What is the model name? Same command, guys. Model name, and so command model, and command model, and what is the command? ls hyphen a, ls hyphen a, and so here we need to pass p for root directory, or we need to pass hyphen a all. Hyphen a means all, not here. I think we need to pass here hyphen a, hyphen a, hyphen a all. Hmm? No arguments hyphen a, hyphen a, sorry, this is extra arguments, no need to pass two times. Hyphen a, hyphen a, command all. Which version you are using? 2.8, right? So Ansible hyphen m hyphen a, okay, hyphen m module name hyphen m, and so hyphen a, hyphen a means all. Okay, ls hyphen la, So now see here, guys. Now it is see here connected to my host machine, and so what are those files available here? So this information, this is my Ansible server information, or this is my Ansible host information. Anyone? This is my server information, or this is my host information. Based on this diagram, what is this information? So now we are executed one command, right? So ls hyphen la, ls hyphen a I typed. So this command executed in our Ansible controller, or this command executed in our host machine. Anyone? Where it is executed, Shivaji? Now check it here. What is this IP? This is server IP or host IP? Ramesh.
Host IP, sir.
Host IP. మీకు డౌట్ ఎందుకు ఇక్కడ? డౌట్ ఎందుకే? So every command we are executing server only. That command executing only host machines, not even a server. Now clear? Now
Yes,
this is
sir.
the command. Now here I given all. All means it is connect your host machines, and this command is executing host only. Now I want to check. See here. So now see here we see all files and right, all files and that executed and all root directory. Now whatever you want. So for example, I want to check memory free hyphen m. You know right? What is this command? Free hyphen. Sorry. So free command. Memory. Which command we are using? Which command? Linux command. FRE only, right? Free hyphen m. Linux command. What is Linux command? We forgot. M free, right? Let me check it here. What is the free command? Free, free hyphen m. So memory only. Okay, memory only. So that and all. So we can execute the same here only. Free command hyphen b hyphen a hyphen m here, right? Hyphen m model name, and so here we need to pass hyphen a. Now see here. So this information, which server information? My Ansible server or my Ansible host? Now check IP address. This is server IP or host IP? My server IP is 17, guys. My host IP is 175. Now this information and all, which mission? My Ansible server or my Ansible host? Hmm. ఏ మిషన్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇది? సర్వరా ఆర్ హోస్టా?
Host, sir.
Host.
Host mission. So now blindly remember. So every command we are running Ansible server. That command executing in our node mission, that host mission only. Clear? Just remember blindly. Commands and all we are executing only server. Every command we are executing here only. So that command executing in our host only. So how this server executing this host mission? Based on your host file. Whatever the IP were added here, so those missions, that same command it is executing in all missions. Okay. So next class I will configure one more host also. Now we can easily understand. Clear, guys? So now as of now, anyone any doubt? Now in this file already everything I added. Just follow same steps, or also we can follow. That is your wish, guys. Setup and all your wish. Now here just copy and paste same. Copy this command. copy this command and switch to your root user, generate ss key and cd go to that, copy that content. And here I did a different way, manually I did everything, but so today I did so automatically I copied, but these steps and all manual steps. We can follow these steps or whether we can follow these steps, which is easy, that is your wish, up to you only. But both steps available in this file, just check it. And I so bottom also I write something, you can follow. See here, create user Ansible and set the password to all host missions. Here we created which mission? Dev apps. Okay, here I created one username dev apps. Now sudo add user and dev apps and sudo add password dev apps and make necessary steps. See, entry in the sudo users, etc sudo users Ansible, and so just add like this. Now go to make the necessary changes SSD config file. This is the file and update. See here, password authentication no, and so uncomment and commented. Then restart your services. Now that's it, guys. I hope now got it, guys. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? This step, there is two ways is there. We can follow this step, or first I already added different way also. We can follow. That is your wish. So whichever you are compatible, just follow same procedure and try to set up Ansible server and host.